So we got Joe. What are your suggestions for landlords who are charging an all-in monthly rate? Landlords may be able to defer their mortgage payment, but there's no mention of utilities or property taxes being deferred. Any input on that?
So I think that I thought I read something recently that there is potentially some consideration about the government deferring property taxes, but don't quote me on that. The thing is that when you've got a lease agreement and it's an all-in situation, the rent is what it is, right? You don't have the ability to carve out you know, the utility component. So certainly if you have a situation where a landlord, again, you mentioned they might be able to defer their mortgage payments. If it's something that they're responsible for paying the utilities, that may be, you know, hydro, gas, whatever the utility organization is, they might start implementing or working with people based on those circumstances. So I think in light of everything that's going on, everyone is going to have to turn their mind to the fact that they're not going to get payment in full, if at all. And there has to be, you know, open communication, and every business is going to have to work with people in order to get payments.
Yeah. I know one thing out in Thames Centre. So anybody who's on this who doesn't know where Thames Centre is, if you look on a map where London, Ontario is, it is the municipality that's east of London. They have actually, I guess, put a freeze on water bills and property taxes.
Right.
What they have come up with is that they will be due with no interest on the last day of the following month when their municipal office opens.
Right.
So I mean, that could buy an extra month.
I think you're going to see
something like up in the air.
Right. I think you're going to see. Yeah, I think you're going to see something like that, because again, you know, if we're talking about this business in particular, rental housing, if unfortunately because of personal circumstances a tenant can't pay the rent, landlords rely on that rent in order to pay property taxes, utilities. There has to be give and take, right? So I think we're going to be seeing that quite a bit. And I know, again, we're 2.5 weeks into it. So I think as we go along, the longer this goes on, I think that we're going to see a lot more municipalities doing those types of programs. I mean, I just don't see any other way that they can go around that.
Yeah.